What's up, everybody? My name is Tease the World. Welcome to another episode of the Trending Scrolls here on Scroll GH Media. Now, on this platform, what we do is we bring you the news, the entertainment, the gossips, the politics, everything that you're looking and scrolling on the internet for now. We go out there, we find the news, we refine the news, then we come and serve them to you, our dear viewers. So if you like what we do on this channel, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and then like all our videos. Today on the show, it's all about the Bhimfest UK Edition that happened over the weekend. OVO Arena, Wembley, London. Now, before I say anything else, I would like to say congratulations to Stonebwoy and the whole team for making this show a success. Now, from the look of things now, from the videos that we've seen online and other stuff on the channel, you could tell that a lot went into making this show a success. A lot went into bringing this show to the point that you got to on the night the show happened. Now, you could all tell that the show was amazing. The crowd was vibrant and the performances were top-notch. Understand that is the beauty of the music culture. If it must be done well, it must be done right. Kudos to Stonebwoy and the whole team for doing this for the culture. Now, let's start off with the Torture Man's entry onto the stage. If you follow Stonebwoy for longer, you will not say Stonebwoy's entries are always crazy. They are creative. The way he come on stage, the way he go off stage, Charlie, the performances are crazy. Stonebwoy, at this point, and I think it's safe to say, Stonebwoy is one of the best performers to ever come out from Ghana, from Africa, and onto the world stage. The aesthetics of Stonebwoy's performance was everything that we expected. We didn't expect anything less from the Torture Man, because we know Stonebwoy and we know what he can do, and that's why we trust him. That's why people are willing to pay, to sacrifice their time to go and watch Stonebwoy perform. So we didn't expect anything less from the Torture Man.
Let's take it to the spiritual side of things. Are you ready, Ghana? Give me a mic stand. Sailing from Choco to Mampro, with the burn of the sun, the glory. Well, then, sometimes he be doctrine and they carry.
Throughout the fun and the excitement, one thing that we are all proud of is how the show was organized successfully. No accidents, no mishappenings on the stage or off the stage. With regards to what happened to Shatter's show, sometimes as an artist, you need to make sure, fans are willing to pay money to come and see you perform. So you make sure, everything, especially the security, is top notch. And from the beginning, we can all tell, Stonebwoy gave assurance to his fans that this show is going to be accident-free. There will be no mishappenings happening during, before, or after the show. And I think they have delivered on that promise to their fans. To all the foreign media, I think they can go back to the drawing board and give Ghana our credit, because when the Shatter show got cancelled, a whole lot of bad news was circulating about Ghana's entertainment and then how our artists organize their shows and stuff. So I think Stonebwoy being able to pull this off, I think it will rewrite the narrative for us, for our creative industry, and then for artists. If you go on social media, especially Exa, Agenda Boys are doing something. Some Agenda Boys, they do something. All they are saying is, Charlie, Stonebwoy didn't fill the auditorium. Yeah, the curtains akata some places just to make the place look fuller. Now our point is, they said there's software trouble some kind. I don't know your crew man Africa they Ghana that pull him down spirit Musa. Somebody has put a lot to put up this show for the fans. Now all the great things that happened during the show, I know the man who curtains and the major also. Now mind you, Stonebwoy, just Stonebwoy, and the team of the curtains and the say home. OVO Arena for the management, they put the curtains there. And there are several reasons why they put the curtains there. If you don't know, it could be for soundproofing. And if you go on crowd to reduce echo, they could put that in there. Now go back and watch videos about the Grammys and BETs. Even those big international shows, sometimes they put those curtains there. Why is nobody talking about that? But yeah, because you sure management and the curtains because there. We are talking as if Stonebwoy and the curtains because we want to sell out the arena or the curtains are to make the place look fuller. All the great things that happen, we're not talking about any of that too. We are not talking about any of that. Bibina who here no. I don't know you can watch them. Why are we like this? If you don't know, my main can show OVO Arena management and Casano. Go on their social media pages. They have posted as it stands now, Stonebwoy, the Dean Abeka top list, A-list artists are wanting to sell out that OVO Arena almost show are successful. Talking about the likes of Kiss Daniel, Benna Boy, Demi Lovato, all these great A-list artists, open that show. It is Stonebwoy they can home. Why are we not talking about that? Why are we not projecting that? And we are talking about curtains issue be happening at the show. Curtains going Stonebwoy in the team fort. And you know the curtains they say on them. Do you know what it means? Say the Rebecca Salas don't say they are the top artists. It's not a top artist but me host show on the at the OVO Arena. Our show that is successful without any mishappenings. Go to the official pages of the OVO Arena management. Go and check. Again, we all know say we can't do this without talking about our Nigerian brothers that came through for Stonebwoy and the Beam fans. Talking about Mr. P, Pato Rankin, Tiwa Savage. Ghana and Nigeria, Charlie. That's what siblings do. We fight and we support each other. That's what siblings do. We fight, we love each other, then we support each other. See how those artists came through to support our brother on the big stage to make the show a success. Respect to all Nigerians and all Nigerian artists and all the Nigerian fans. Nigerians know how to support. They really know how to support. I think it's time that Ghanaian artists and the Ghanaian show promoters and organizers, they should learn a lot from this Stonebwoy show. Because you know, say Stonebwoy show we are organizing. Part of the management team and a part of the organizers, were Nigerians, and they know how to promote a show. They know how to hype a show. They know how to make a show a show. We have experienced and witnessed Stonebwoy perform several times. But Charlie, this performance and this show was top class. From the lighting, from the stage performances, from the artist transition, the way artists grab a stage, every performance on the stage. The sound quality from the auditorium, Charlie. Even you can put watching your show on phone so we could feel.
Are you ready for this one? I want to see if you real big one. Not again. Your pretty face now go hold me down. I gave it all. Not again, me now going this no more. I made it tell him if you look for me till now, then see clearly it goes to work.
Shout out to the band to that perform, Charlie. Everything was on point. You could tell, say they really took their time to perfect the skill. Rehearsal went on. Stonebwoy is not one of those artists that they will say, oh, they always perform, so they wait on the day, they just go and do something. The man puts a lot of effort into his craft. So it's time I think we give him his flowers, then we should stop all this cutting issue. Agenda boys be online. Yeah, let's support our brother. He has done something great for himself and for the culture and for African music and Ghana music. Why are we not talking about that? Why are you trying to ridicule him with something small, be happy at the show? If your artist can go and fill the whole place, let the artist go and book the place and do it near here. Talk your artist, Uncle Biki plays on him. No senior show, no fill on near here. There are some things that, Charlie, sometimes it's just some way being a Ghanaian in some way. For me personally, I think the highlight of the whole show is how excited, how vibrant the crowd was. You know, when you pay for a service and then it gets delivered, it gets well delivered to you, Charlie. You know the kind of like pride you feel inside you, say you got the value for what you pay for. Now, looking at the videos from the auditorium, Charlie, the crowd, everybody is just having great fun. Even after show, some comments that are coming from some fans in the crowd is amazing. People are willing to pay extra because they feel like they got much more than what they pay for. Why are we not talking about all of that? And for every artist, one thing is very satisfying. So we hold this show, then after the show, you know your fans are satisfied. You know your fans, they are fulfilled. You know your fans, they go what they paid for. It's one of the best feelings in the world as an artist. How your fans and your showgoers, they feel about your performance, your stagecraft, and your whole show. In all of this, and I think Stonebwoy and then the Bhimfest natives and then the whole team, I think they did a great job. Say, I'm not a Ghana name, to be honest. I'm the Ghana music, any culture, every level will be, aside the level will be. Because nobody no bit my idea, no crowd where I say I can. It's not easy. Sometimes people think say it's easy organizing these shows. Oh yo, shows about even your country Ghana and Charlie. Do you know what goes into that? Not to talk of Ubicrom, the promotion. See how Stonebwoy, he was marketing the whole show and everything. When was the last time who said artists be marketing shows, sir? Tell me, when was the last time who said artists be marketing the shows, sir? Not to talk of say Stonebwoy is an independent artist. Don't forget that. Do you know what it takes to hold a show like that? You need a strong backing, sometimes from labels and everything. But being an independent artist, what might be saying, Charlie, we should just praise the guy. Yeah, man, you find the flowers, man, because it's not easy. Should create a flyer waving from Hampoko Holmumpo. If he's the one going to take care of the accommodation, their feeding and everything, Charlie, Think about how much he has put in this show. Listen, I'm my successful. Agenda boys be online. They're just talking about curtains and maybe. It's a shame. If you're online, you're doing that, and it's a shame to you. Say, brother man, I be saying that you can't even give him his flowers for his achievement. They are trying to ridicule him with some petty BBC. It's a curtains. Curtains, I want to be on them. Sometimes you for sure they do that thing. If your artist can do it, make your artist go and book the place. Make your artist do the show Mokusi. Make your artist go book the place, then fill the place, Mokusi. On that note, please go in the comment section. Moku know what you think about the Bhimfest UK Edition that happened in the OVR arena. No? Share your thoughts and your comments, Charlie. Moku know what you think, what you make of the whole show. But for me, I think as at now, it's safe to say Stonebwoy is one of the best to ever come from Ghana, from Africa, and onto the world stage, Charlie. This has been the Trending Screws on the Screw GH Media, Charlie. And as always, my name remains Tease the World, Charlie. Catch you on the next one.